देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादि पश्यत्य देशतारिणे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार शिवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So let's see what's the chapter 4 going to tell us today. Where is he going after learning bhakti?
We to here only, no?
We finished.
No, but he found himself in Vrajbhumi now.
So what's the next chapter's title? That's what I meant.
Oh.
What's he going to learn? What's that special title? Yeah. It's Vaikunta, the spiritual kingdom. So how Lord Shiva, all those people with 4 hands, the Vishnu Dutas, they all said that that is a very, very special place and how hard it is to come there. He has to go back to his the dham down and get more spiritual training, and only then following the 9 process of devotional service and reading and hearing from Srimad Bhagavatam, he will get eligible to enter Vaikunta. So now let's see how he's going to enter. Yes, Shri Gaurangi Mataji, go ahead.
I wandered alone, observing on the earth a splendor I had never seen before. Oh, never seen anywhere. Taking up residence in a forest, as if in a daze, I forgot everything from before. This 4th chapter describes the transcendental reality of Vaikuntha and the appearance and qualities of its inhabitants. The chapter glorifies the deity forms of the Supreme Lord and extols the position of Ayodhya above Vaikuntha and of Dwarka above Ayodhya. The first part of the chapter shows that Sri Vrajabhumi in Mathura district is superior to every other place in the material universe and even to the abode of liberation. When Gopkumar returned to the earth, he could see with his own eyes the special beauty of Vrindavan forest and the rest of Vrajabhumi. Nowhere else inside or outside this universe had he seen such splendor. Taking up residence again in the various forests of Vraja, Gopkumar was so enchanted that he forgot everything the associates of Lord Narayan had told him about how to attain the spiritual kingdom of Vaikuntha. The very name of this district, Mathura, implies that it charms and agitates, literally churns the mind of everyone who goes there.
So just this point, like it's every other place in the material universe and even to the abode of liberation. So what was the abode of liberation? Anybody remembers? Quiz time. The Mahakalapura.
The Brahmajyoti.
Yes, Brahmajyoti. Yes. So they're comparing that Mathura district is higher than that.
In the course of my playful wandering, I came to Mathura, Sri Madhupuri. There I heard the Bhagavatam and other scriptures from the local Brahmanas.
This is his own hometown. So now this place is looking more special now after he did all that travel and he heard about the glories and he has come back. So the same place will have different effect when we see through the proper vision. That's what the whole point is here.
So Mathura is known as Madhupuri?
Madhupuri. Yes, Mataji.
After rightly understanding the meaning of devotional service in its 9 forms, I came to this forest. And as soon as I arrived, I met my divine spiritual master. Comment. By hearing Srimad Bhagavatam from the qualified Mathura Brahmanas, at last Gopakumara systematically learned the science of devotional service. He learned what is favorable and unfavorable to bhakti, or in other words, what a devotee should accept and what he should reject. This knowledge of Bhagavata Dharma enabled him to properly value the association of Sri Vrindavana Dama and of that special resident of Vrindavanas, his spiritual master.
So he's learning the science now. So first he understood the mantra's meaning, but now the process of devotional service, he's going to get that knowledge from his spiritual master.
It appeared splendid just as before. And when he saw me lying prostrate before him, he joyfully embraced me and offered his blessings. Thus, my all knowing master showed me his extreme mercy. The spiritual master showed Gopakumara complete mercy by teaching him enough about devotional service to lead him through the entire process up to the stage of full realization. Being omniscient, the spiritual master was competent to perform this service.
Jai.
Receiving His grace, which revealed to me the most confidential secrets, I followed His instructions by practicing Bhakti Yoga without interruption.
So, ahai tuki, what other verse is that?
Apratihata.
Yes, so that without interruption is so important.
My turn, Mataji.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Such a flood of pure love of God so quickly awakened within me that I lost control of myself. I was unable to do anything but chant the Lord's glories. O Sri Krishna, Gopala, Hari, Muhunta, Govinda, O Nanda Kishora, Krishna, O darling son of Sri Yasoda, please show me your favor, O life of the divine covered girls, O Lord of Radhika. On this visit to Vrajabhumi, Gopakumara quickly achieved the perfection of Prema Bhakti. This Prema so overwhelmed him that he was unable to do anything but sing the Lord's glories. He could not even perform proper worship to show his student how he was performing Nama Sankirtana. Gopakumara here chants a few of the Supreme Lord's favorite names.
Jai.
Mataji, we had read somewhere, right? The Lord becomes happy when he is addressed by the names related to Vraja.
Brajabhumi. Yes.
Ah.
We read in our Krishna book reading or in the Gopis, the last part one, I think.
Part 1, I think. Yeah.
That is the recent one we read. Yes, part 1. Anita Mataji, your job to call out. Who is next?
Lakshmi Mataji?
वो नहीं है माता जी, आपका ही टर्न है.
Okay, then my turn. Such a flood of pure love of God. So
Thus I called out to Krishna. Text it.
sorry, Mataji. Thus I called out to Krishna and sang his glories in various ways. At one moment I danced exuberantly, at another sobbed out loud. Like a madman, I wandered here and there according to my whims, forgetting my own body and everything else.
Is your volume low, Anita Mataji? I hear it very. Just check your volume level of your device.
Maybe Mataji, I will fix. Let me read this.
Just go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
He wandered aimlessly like a madman, expressing his transcendental agitation by calling out such things as "Where are you? Where are you, O mighty Adma?"
Yeah. Now it's better actually.
Shashikala Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. Once I thought I saw the Lord of my life standing before me, and I ran to take hold of him. Overwhelmed by love, I fainted and fell to the ground.
Hare Krishna. What happened, Anita Mataji? You just call out from the list. Whoever is there will come in. If not, the next.
Mataji, can you hear me?
No.
Now we can hear.
Yeah, now we can hear.
Let me check something wrong with my mic, I guess. Okay,
Vasant,
then Suchita
Vasant,
Mataji.
she's not there. Vasanta Mataji.
Okay, Vasantaras Mataji.
At that moment, the associates of the Lord arrived in an airplane to take me to Vaikunta. They at once put me on that plane and carried me away. And when I opened my eyes, I saw that everything was different. Shocked, I returned to full consciousness and saw them beside me, the same benefactors I had met before. Just as Gopakumara's pure love reached its peaks, the messengers of Vaikuntha came to bring him to their Lord's kingdom. They took Gopakumara unconscious onto their Vaikuntha vehicle, and while in flight, he woke up. Opening his eyes and looking around, he was astonished to find himself in unfamiliar surroundings. He was certainly no longer in Vrajabhumi. The Vaikuntha Dutas, Gopakumara's instructors, had previously evoked in him the desire to see Vaikuntha and had taught him to specific methods for approaching Vaikuntha. Now, by carrying him there, they were personally awarding him to in the success of his endeavors.
So quick he came, he learned, and he's now already on the airplane to Vaikunta. Jai.
We can't hear you, Mataji.
Yeah, Vallabi Gopi.
Sirisha Mataji?
नहीं, वल्लभी गोपी है उसके पहले.
वो भी नहीं है माताजी.
वो भी नहीं है. अच्छा.
Neetu Mataji?
Yes, Mataji, Hare Krishna. The plane upon which they rode was wonderful, incomparable, indescribable, indescribably beautiful, excelling in brilliance, the most powerful luminaries.
The plane itself was so good. Just imagine that plane. Hare Krishna. Such a beautiful Vaikuntha airplane.
Richa Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranams. As I reverently offered obeisances, those associates of the Lord embraced me and reassured me again and again. Putting forward hundreds of arguments, they wished to give me a bodily form like theirs.
So now they want to offer him that Sayuji Mukti kind of body. But let's see what our Gopakumar says. Sarupya, I'm sorry.
Niru Mataji.
Banga Gopi Mataji.
Niru Mataji.
She's not there.
No?
No.
Okay. But I refused their offer, and instead by their influence, my own body, born in Govardhan, assumed qualities and beauty like theirs. Gopakumara did not want to accept Sarupya Mukti, the form of liberation in which one's body is virtually indistinguishable from that of Lord Narayana. He was satisfied with the body of a resident of Govardhan. Nonetheless, his hosts blessed his body with qualities like theirs, making it eternal, purely spiritual, and effulgent. In addition, Gopakumar gained the mystic powers to do whatever he might want, powers that all residents of Vaikuntha naturally possess.
In their company, I traveled along the path to Vaikuntha, a path inconceivable, supremely blissful, and distinct from everything in this world.
My eyes fell upon all those worlds, cosmic regions covering up the universe I had visited before, and I felt ashamed. The resident of and preceding rulers of those places were honoring me, faces upraised, palms joined above their heads. They vigorously cast flowers, parched rice, and other auspicious offerings upward towards me.
How beautiful, right? They all are having their hands raised and they are like folding their palms and throwing flowers and giving a great send off for Gopakumar as he's going to Vaikuntha. Jai, Jai, Jai. So just a little bit here, Amritanandini Mataji.
As he passed by all the planets, he had to tolerate the respectful greetings of Indra and the other rulers.
Hare Krishna. So he was feeling very embarrassed and he didn't feel like he's some great personality. So he's humble at heart. That's what is shown here.
Raised by cries of victory and offered obeisances at every step, I moved on, and before my eyes, I saw the abode of liberation. And how trifling it was! And traveling upward from there, I came to the world of Lord Shiva.
Yeah, so the Brahma Jyoti, all he's crossing and he's feeling, oh, that is not a great place compared to where he's going now.
There I bowed down to Lord Shiva and Uma with great pleasure, and he made me feel blissful with a flood of gracious words filled with love and respect. And then I went on to that place whose garland of glories cannot be touched by words or by the mind, Vaikunta.
This chapter is fantastic because it's going to describe so much in detail about Vaikunta, which we cannot even imagine. That's how they are going to try to best describe it with this limited English language. So let's hear.
The associates of the Lord told me, "Please wait here for a moment outside. We should take permission from our Lord before bringing you into his city."
This is because also upcoming there is a pastime kind of he is going to wait and see who are those people who are entering this Vaikunta on a daily basis. So to see that, they are making him actually wait.
Stay calm and with your eyes illumined by devotion for the Lord, count the waves of the vast ocean of wonders that flow here, one after another. Wonders you have never seen or heard of before.
Mm. So many wonders are going to come. It's really, really mind-boggling, actually.
Gopal Kumar said. They went in, and I stood outside in the pavilion of the entrance gate. I then beheld someone coming and entering that great city.
So now let's see who is coming in.
Shashikala Mataji.
He rode, yes, Mataji. He rode on a transcendental vehicle endowed with the opulence of hundreds of universes. Music and other entertainment filled him with delight. He resembled the Supreme Lord in luster and beauty.
So some very effulgent personality was coming. Who is that?
I thought he was Sri Hari, and I cried out again and again, "O Lord, protect me," and bowed down to him. Bowed down to him. But he covered both his ears and gestured for me to stop.
Because he was not Lord Hari, that's why. Yeah.
But Mataji, his features and everything was like
Ha,
Lord.
ha,
All the
yes.
Vaikuntha Vasis are have the same feature as the Lord, right?
But now you'll have a twist in within a verse. But that's how it is. Yes, they are all so effulgent. Yes.
Vallavi Gopi Mataji, Sirisha Mataji, not, if not, then
Yeah, Mataji.
Vitu
I
Mataji.
am, yes, Mataji. I am a servant. He told me a servant of the servants, and he moved on into the city. A short while later, another person came by, splendid with even more power and opulence.
So next one was even more power and opulence. So yeah.
Mataji Payal and then Richa Mataji. Anybody's there?
Yeah, Mataji, I'm here, Richa.
Yeah, so you can remember the sequence like Sashikala Mataji, Vasantrasa Mataji, Neeta Mataji, then Richa Mataji. Yes.
I looked at him and thought, surely this must be the Lord of the universe. He must have gone somewhere as a pastime, and now he is entering his own abode.
So this time he was very sure this is the Lord of the universe. Is Neeru Mataji there or no today? No, right? Okay. So when the person saw me bowing down with gestures of reverence and offering him prayers, as I had honored the one before, he affectionately spoke to me the same way and entered the city. The first one covered and said, "No, no, no, I am not Hari." But this person was little affectionate and said, "No, no, I am not Hari. I am just a servant of Lord Hari."
Many others came, some alone, others in pairs, and yet others together in larger groups, and all of them, each more splendid than the last, entered the city of the Lord.
Hey Krishna.
Seeing them as they passed by, I was amazed. As before in an ocean of awe. Again and again I bowed down and offered prayers and each time again they stopped me with nectarian affectionate words.
He kept on offering obeisances, and they were trying to say, "Don't offer obeisances to us. We are just servants." Wow.
Some of them carried various items for performing their service, and others simply hurried forward, intoxicated by the taste of the nectar of devotion.
Like it is said that some were carrying the chamara, some were carrying the arti plate, and they were running inside. They were in a rush to go inside. Jai.
All had their minds and senses busily absorbed, each in his own service, and all were decorated with a myriad of pleasures from ecstatic worship of the Lord.
They are all extremely happy.
Offering obeisances, reciting prayers, and doing all sorts of wonderful things, those devotees, their every limb lending grace to their ornaments, looked fit to appear before their worshipable Lord.
Jai. That's how they say we have to dress very nicely when we come to the temple, in a sense, because the Lord is going to glance on us. So it should be pleasing for Him that we should present ourselves in a pleasing way for His eyes, for the pleasure of the Lord's eyes. Yeah.
They extolled the wonder of the great pastimes of the Lord, the husband of Lakshmi, as if his pastime were those of some all victorious king, and they were eager to see the Lord's lotus feet.
Jai.
Some were there, some were with their families, some with an array of things, and others had left their families and things outside.
Some had absorbed all that they had into themselves, and like beggars without possessions, they came alone, immersed in the moods of devotional meditation.
Jai.
Some assumed different forms at different times, with all kinds of ornaments, bodily features, and ways of acting, all exceedingly attractive. The Vaikuntha devotees not only acted in many different ways but also assumed many different forms, including even those of animals, birds, and trees. Some devotees would show one form for some time and then change into another.
This is a very important point, because they have that capacity to change forms as per the service that they're doing for the pleasure of the Lord. So suddenly they will come as an animal or a bird or an inanimate thing, anything they can change, but the goal is to please the Lord and serve Him. So, and they can change, they can keep changing, like anytime they can take whatever forms they want.
Mataji, but what we have heard before is we have a eternal
Mm.
that Shante Dasya other rasa, right? So that
Yes.
that is not in Vaikuntha. That is in then Golok, right?
Here
That's a
it's
different.
awe and reverence. Yeah, here it is that what is that called? Aishwarya Bhav. So here is only serving. He in the Aishwarya, like Lakshmi Narayan service. So it's all with awe and reverence the services. So they're all changing even their forms and everything for the pleasure. Like if they have to dance like a peacock in the courtyard of the king, they will come as a peacock for that day. They want
So
to sing
this
as a bird. Yeah. Yes, Mataji.
so this doesn't happen in Golok, right? Golok we have a one specific form, right? Like
I don't want to answer
okay,
this right
okay,
now.
okay.
Now
I'll
Krishna is in office, Mataji. He is not.
Uh, but I will, Mataji, one thing you can understand, as we read from starting to now, right, at every level, all the below was comprised in the next level. So if Vaikuntavatis can do all this, why can't the Golokvasis do all that, right?
Got it,
They
Mataji.
have they have the ultimate power, more than like the steps as it goes, it's going to get higher and higher and higher, but they will act in a certain way for the pleasure of the Lord. If He doesn't want them to change, they will not change. They will cry, they will laugh, everything for whatever the Lord wants. So that is the actual answer. But they will have the Shaktis, no doubt. There in no way they will be less than the Vaikuntavasis. That's the point.
Thank you.
Neeta Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. Some appeared as humans, some as monkeys, demigods, demons, or sages, and some before the signs of persons initiated into
Sorry.
into the behavior of the Varnashrama system.
So some were Varnashrama system, like some dressed as Brahmanas, some were dressed as Vaishyas, some were as the kingly order. So they were all in different forms and shapes. Yeah. Richa
It's
Mataji.
my turn, Mataji.
Yes.
Some looked like Indra, Chandra, or other demigods. Some had 3 eyes, or 4 heads, or 4 arms, or 8, or 1,000 faces.
So you can imagine in a king's court, if he wants to have fun watching a drama, then they will all dress up like those characters and they will come and they will present themselves there. So you should imagine the greatest king who's sitting on that throne and they are all ready to serve him and to give pleasure to his senses. So then we can very well appreciate this mood of them taking different forms and entering, rushing to serve the Lord in whatever character they want to for that day. Later, I shall explain to you the reason for this extreme variety of appearances. For those who enjoy the moods of devotion to Krishna, is there anything not beautiful? So, this is being told here because they're saying animals, monkey, and all that, right? And in our head, we feel monkeys, or even if any other animal's name we take, we see them lower than the human form. So, we have a hierarchy, like this is low.
We are not able to hear you, Mataji.
No, I can hear.
Oh, yeah, we can hear, Mataji. I can hear.
Okay, 100 volume. Vasantrasa Mataji.
I don't know. Yes, Mataji, I don't know. Somehow I'm not able to hear.
Hey Krishna. Okay, I'll continue.
Now I can hear. Now I am.
Thank you, Mataji. So here they're trying to break that hierarchy that's in our mind here. They are not like the animals which took the form of monkeys or whatever names it comes up. It's not lower than those who went ahead in the forehand forms. So Gopakumar wants, because this boy is like us, that he's preaching, right? That new Brahmana is like us who has not seen that Vaikuntha. So in his mind, he's forming things, right? He's making assumptions. So Gopakumar is warning him. So this is important for us because we are also like that totally ignorant Brahmana who is listening for the first time from Gopakumar, the description of Vaikuntha. So the commentary goes, in Vaikuntha, the liberation of Sarupya, having a form similar to that of the Supreme Lord, is available to everyone. We may reasonably expect, therefore, that all the Vaikuntha residents should have 4 arms and look like Lord Narayana. Why then did some of them look like humans, monkeys, and all sorts of other forms of life? Gopakumar later heard from Narad Muni the definitive philosophical explanation for this variety. And in the course of the present narration, Gopakumar will relate that to his own student. But even granting that, there is a reason for varieties of bodies in Vaikuntha. Why should Lord Narayan's devotees assume ugly bodies like those of the monkeys? In response, it may be said that we know from common worldly experience that anyone who has intense attraction to something cannot help but see that thing as beautiful, no matter what it is. This is also true on the spiritual level. Otherwise, why should the Supreme Lord and his devotees be so attracted to persons like Hanuman and Jambavan? Like they don't have a beauty, but they are very close to the Lord. That's the point that's being made. So we will pause here and continue tomorrow, but we can have sharing.
Yeah,
Yes.
Mataji? Sorry,
Yes.
someone is talking. You can go ahead.
Yeah,
no, Mataji, go ahead.
So, Mataji, like, all residents of Vaikuntha, it is said that they look like Narayana. So I was wondering, is there any lady Rupa? Like, I mean, like, just wondering, like, how it would be.
I really like your question, Mataji, but I don't have a definitive answer. As far as what I read so far, that Sarupya Mukti, the Rupa, the Lord gives his Rupa to, like, why do we envy him? Because of the beauty he has, because of the wealth he has, because of the renunciation you leave. We are not worried about that. The beauty, strength, fame, knowledge, all that we envy him. So he says, take it, just have it. You want this, just have it, right? So first thing is his beauty. So he's giving it like my form, you take it, you just enjoy like me, because he doesn't feel by giving it he's going to lose anything. He's giving it out of love, no doubt, not that he's just saying take it. But even to get that, there is so much qualification to go to that Vaikuntha planet. Out of love he's giving it. So our envy is getting satisfied kind of at that Loka platform, as far as my little understanding goes. But they are devotees. They are not there to exploit the Lord. So in that devotional mood, see, they can take all that forms. There are families, right? Husband, wife, children, all are there who are entering there. So there are female forms, there are animal forms. That's how they're showing whatever is needed. Like if there is a dancer needed in the court of the king, they are ready to present themselves in that form. But the Lord has given them his form. Whoever wants to come in that form, be in that form, they can be. But they take up the right form to serve the Lord in the right way. This is my little understanding, Mataji, after reading so far.
Thank you, Mataji.
Sri Gaurangi Mataji, you want to say some short summary?
Yeah, Mataji. So, Mataji, as we started this chapter, from the previous chapter, we understand that the Vishnu Dutas explained to Gopakumara that how he actually now he lands in Vrindavan, and in Vrindavan they tell him that you are going to meet your guru, which he in a split second, when he opens his eyes, he is in Vrindavan. And there though he is a resident of Vrindavan now, with all this knowledge and with the mercy of the Lord, when he sees everything as new, and he is offering prostrate dandavats to his guru. Then and this chapter also talks about how Mathura, the meaning of how Mathura Dham um, how, is higher, and the word Mathura implies that it charms and agitates, like churning, like mathani, that we say, that we do churning of the butter, how we churn that. So that is Mathura. It charms and agitates the implies that it charms and agitates the mind of everyone who goes there. So now that Gopkumar is in Mathura, which is also known as Madhupuri, he hears the Bhagavatam and all the scriptures from the local Brahmanas, and then with the right understanding of all the 9 processes of devotion, he meets his spiritual master. He offers dandavats to his spiritual master, and within how his spiritual master, he embraces him, and then by his grace, in within a flash of a second, he is onto the path of Vaikuntha. Right, Mataji? So far, so good? Huh? Okay.
Yes.
And then while going to Vaikuntha, the plane itself that he goes on, that itself is so outstanding, so beautiful. And then while going on that plane, he's going to pass all the lokas which he had already seen, but now he's again going to pass all those lokas, and all the presiding residents of that loka, they are going to offer him pranams, and he's like this, not like this and offer him parched rice and offer him pranams, and he feels very embarrassed, Gopkumar, and he is going there, and the Vishnu Dutas come, and they tell him, okay, now you wait at the entrance, where he's on the entrance of Vaikuntha, and they say, you please wait, we have to take permission of the Lord to let you enter the city. Now when he's waiting at the doorstep to enter the abode of Lord Narayan, there he sees a lot of people as effulgent as the Lord himself, coming hurriedly. So each person who comes is more splendid and more beautiful than the first one. So Gop Kumar thinks, okay, this must be the Lord, this must be the Lord, and he starts offering obeisances. And everybody, definitely nobody is the Lord there, they are all devotees of the Lord. So they tell him, no, 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 we are not Lord, please don't offer us obeisances. And then they keep going. Now another point that comes is here there are various forms, like how in Vaikuntha Loka they can have form as the Lord, the four-armed form, Vishnu form, But not only that form, but they come in various forms, as they can interchange their forms as suitable to their service. Right?
Yes.
That's all, Mataji. इतना ही दिमाग चलेगा अभी बस.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Just wanted to add one point.
Yes.
The point that he was sent down back to Mathura to learn the 9 processes of devotional service and the glories of Shrimad Bhagavatam. That is what is the additional that he learns. First, he came down, he learned the meaning of mantra, the the mantra, the Gopal mantra. First, he met the Guru. So now, second time he's meeting, he's learning about the Navavidha Bhakti and glories of Bhagavatam. That enables him so swiftly to go to Vaikuntha. That is one added.
Yes,
Mataji, the mantra who the Guru gave it to him, right? That Guru is Krishna himself, right?
Yes, Krishna himself.
But the same Guru, he went back and he learned all the thing right now.
Yes.
So he knows that that is Krishna himself, right?
He should have forgotten. Krishna would have made him forget. That's what I can understand. Even though he was told, right, that Guru is that.
Then he can stay with him, right?
You are intelligent, Mataji. He forgot.
Mataji, what?
Jayant, right? The name was Jayant.
Jayant, yeah. That is true. The Lord, this one now Krishna will remind him finally when he sees him in Golokdam again. He embraces him, right? That time he will remind him all this backstory. So this I really like when he said, whatever we need to remember and that forgetfulness, jnanam apohanam cha, the Lord knows when to give us that forgetfulness and when to give the intelligence. Krishna. Yes, Nainsu.
Mataji, Shri Gorangi Mataji explained every point so sequentially and nicely that I was like, my mouth was open. How can it possible? Like she can remember.
She's the principal of our Sunday school, Mataji.
I passed the exam,
Mataji.
Yes,
thank you, principal.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you for giving me grace marks.
Thank you so much.
आपका दुपट्टा पकड़ के साड़ी पकड़ के हम लोग भी आगे बढ़ सकते हैं थोड़ा.
माताजी, मेरी साड़ी और दुपट्टा पकड़ोगे तो यार ग्रेस मार्क्स भी नहीं आएंगे. किसी अच्छे की पकड़ना.
Mataji, we want her to do this every day. So
Mataji, yes, please.
Mataji हो गया अभी, मतलब इसे कहते को सिस्टर, पता ऐसे
चुन
के बदले लेती है.
Mataji, बीच-बीच में हमारा material mind इधर-उधर जाता है and we miss the point.
Anita Mataji, this is not what you should be doing.
No, Mataji,
I know co-sisters have a jealousy factor, but this is very bad. You are doing it openly, so stop.
No, Mataji, this is the most spiritual jealousy. Let it be like this.
माताजी अभी आप सुनना, अनयन सुंदरी माताजी की समरी सुनना, then you will understand what is summary. It comes from within. मेरा तो क्या पैरेट जैसे ऐसे पटर पटर.
Okay, सुनना माताजी सुनना.
Oh, sorry.
English सुनना. So I don't understand.
Sorry. I was saying, Mataji, now you need to listen from Nayan Sundari Mataji. She will bring out her realization. I speak like a parrot from the book. This. That
parrot is qualified, huh?
Mataji, now I can understand if the entire family is devotees, like these sister-in-laws, how they are, like that will be all grace, right?
Sister-in-law, nahi Mataji, co-sister.
Co-sisters, co-sisters. Yeah, entire family is devotees, like this co-sisters, how it is beautiful, like that will be like.
Sorry for saying that. My sister-in-law is also, by the mercy of the Lord, she is also trying to gain knowledge. So
Jai. Haribol. Yes, Nayan Sundari Mataji, please.
Mataji, when we were discussing that thing, that all the residents of Vaikuntha had the same forms, I remember hearing something very long back that in India, of course, we have the system of maids, right? Servants at home. Here we don't have. But whoever that, like, even if we have millionaires, we had some devotee friends who were very, very rich. They had like big hotels and all. But that Prabhuji was telling the class that nobody will have servants exactly same dress, same jewelry, same form. I mean, we will never, our envy will never allow us to give that much pleasure and that much opulence to our servants. But imagine Lord Krishna is so great devoid of envy, that he gives his servants his own form, his own opulence, everything. That's so amazing.
See, Mataji, I told you this realization only. Now, everything else you will forget, but this point you'll remember. The how Lord is without envy. At least I will never forget this point.
क्योंकि माता जी है ही इतना इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट, जब मैंने सुना था तो मेरे भी एकदम अंदर तक गया था कि सो इम्पोर्टेंट वी
Mataji,
आर.
English, Priya Madhvi,
Sorry,
Mataji will kick us out.
sorry. So when I heard, it was so touching for me also. Such a graphic comparison, right? We will never have this thing for our maids and servants, but how Lord Krishna is so beyond our comprehension also.
That
Amazing.
sixth quality of renunciation stands out so much that he's not attached to any of that first five. Yeah. Jai.
This Mataji, this is why we say in spiritual word, servant is the highest position, and this service of Lord is the highest position. In material world, it is the menial position. We think like that.
Because Krishna gives everything to the servant, right?
Yeah. Krishna gives personal attention for all the servants. This is the highest
Yeah,
position
it
there.
is like the tree example, the shadow of the tree in the water.
Yes.
It is like everything is reversed in the Vaikuntha.
So true, Mataji. Urdhvamulam madashakam ashwattam prahuravyam chandamsi yasya parnani yastam veda savedavid. Gayatri Mataji is there. I shouldn't even say. Gayatri Mataji should say. Then it is
yes.
better. Can we hear Mataji from you?
And please tell us the sloka number also, Mataji.
15.
Yeah,
First sloka.
Yeah, go ahead, Gayatri.
Same sloka, right, Mataji? What
Yeah, you repeat it so sweet from
Mataji, you can say the whole 15th chapter now.
Yes, Mataji. I'm very. But it will be late.
Hare Krishna.
Same
I'm
sloka.
waiting.
15.1, right, Mataji?
Go ahead. Whatever you know, you say.
ऊर्ध्वमूलं मदाशाकम् अश्वत्थां प्राहुरव्ययम् छन्दांसि यस्य पर्णानि यस्तं वेद स वेदवेत् अधश्च ऊर्ध्वा प्रतुसशाखा गुणा प्रवृद्धा विषया प्रवाला अधश्च मूलानि अनुसन्ततानि कर्मानुबन्धीनि मनुष्यलोके नारूपमस्ये ततोपलभ्यते नान्तो न चादिर्न च सम्प्रतिष्ठा अश्वत्थमेन सुविरूढमूला अशङ्गशस्त्रेण दृढेन चित्वा तथा पदं तत् परिमार्गितव्यं यस्मिन् गता न निवृत्तन्ति भूय तमेव चाद्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये यथा प्रवृत्ति प्रसुता पुराणी निर्माणमोह चिदसङ्गदोष आध्यात्मनित्या विनिवृत्तकाम द्वन्द्वैर्विमुक्ता सुखदुःखसंजय गच्छन्त्यमूढा Ramayam. These are all like related to the. We have to cut down the attachment till 15.5.
Hari Hari.
Jai Mataji.
What a
Sprinkle
sangha.
the dust of your lotus feet on us also. Something will go in my head. Please.
Amazing, Mataji.
Mataji, it is because of Sunday school, Mataji. We had a 15th chapter consultation.
Why Sunday school and everything? Stop, Mataji.
Mataji, I also must give credit to Sunday school. I'm also learning 7 chapter shlokas with Mukunda these days. Translation.
Jai Mataji. So, Matajis, everybody, pitch in, get more teachers, please.
Mataji, I am booking Gayatri Mataji. Whenever I am retired, she will take over.
Mataji, you book everybody. This is not right, Mataji. Every person, every time Priya Mataji, oh, she's coming.
Mataji, I am getting older, Mataji, 40 plus. So
Mataji, I'm only 18, right? We are all 18. We all are 18. Only you are 40 plus, right?
Krishna.
Priya Mataji,
Mataji, I don't know. You are already in the Goloka. You are 16 only, not 18.
All of us, right? All of us are 60. You can say that because you're not part of Sunday school. You come to Sunday school, you'll also be 40.
Mataji, I tried to come. You booked me horizontally.
Mataji, you are never away from kitchen only. How can I book you?
No, one time I came to help. You completely
and you ran away.
On me and you left.
Okay, I won't do that. Please come, Mataji. In front of everybody.
You scared me that day, Mataji. Second time I did not come at all.
Sorry, Mataji. See, I'm not good at managing. Please come, please.
That time, luckily, you kids saved me.
No, Mataji. Next time from January, our new session is opening. Let's take this opportunity. Mataji, please join Sunday school faculty from
I
January.
love to join. I used to do, but now my old age will help, Mate. Now I can't serve in the kitchen. My body is not permitting. Maybe here sitting down and I can do this.
Come, Mataji.
Just
Come.
once a month also will be of great help, Mataji. Just once a month we can take rotation, and that's really nice. Yeah.
Mataji, my group I'm doing every week. There is no break for me. So
No,
please.
you should take, like, now you can ask Gayatri Mataji, Shashi Mataji, Vasantarasa Mataji, Leela Madhvi Mataji. They all are here. Catch them up.
Yeah.
Everybody should come and help you out.
Swati Mataji, put timetable for my group also. Why you are doing other groups, not for my? But the thing is,
because
you need to attract the small kids, so they will stay. That is also there.
Yeah. Maybe they need a little more consistency.
Consistent.
Much change. Maybe another one to help you out when you need.
Yeah.
Actually, Radhika Gopika Mataji, because now she has a baby. But you have, right?
Yeah. Once in a while, I'm calling her. She's helping me for slokas and everything. Vandana Mataji doing craft.
Mataji, you should take Forum Mataji, Amoha's mom. She's highly interested.
Amoha's mom. Madhav's
mom.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I will change this Sunday school topic back to.
Sorry, Mataji.
No sorries. Just
Sunday
to keep
school never end.
So we will end our call here and we will continue on understanding Vaikunta back again tomorrow if there are no other comments. Yeah. Anchakalpatarubhyascha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo
Namo Namah.
Anantakoti Vaishnavi Vranta ki Jai.
Jai.